asked you, effectively, if you knew the Hamas attacks, the terror attacks were going to take place before they actually happened. Was there word on the street, I think was the phrase that he used. I mean, it's pretty offensive. What's your reaction to that?
I mean, I think my face at the time looked pretty flummoxed. And look, the conversation as a whole over the 15-minute interview was an important one. We were looking at how we got here, where we go. I didn't feel and don't feel that it came from a place of malice. I think it came, frankly, from a place of perhaps ignorance, perhaps. It reminds us that in this conflict, which is complicated, okay, this is not the slam dunk in a way that Russia-Ukraine was. This has a long history that needs to be understood, and this has an important context in the wider region that also needs to be understood. When we are talking about these things, we need to be very mindful and thoughtful. I have accepted his apology. The main thing, though, is I don't want it to distract from these big issues. And the biggest issue of all, the one that I fear is going to eventually get forgotten, is when we get through this, and hopefully there will be ceasefire, peace. I think we have a long way to go for what it's worth, but we will eventually get there, we always do, that we don't end up in a situation where we then forget, right, it's fallen off the news agenda and we're just not going to solve this crisis. And that's where I think we need to keep our focus.
Do you think it perhaps plays into what some people may feel about people in Gaza, about Palestinians?
I choose to believe not to. That wasn't what it was doing. When I visited the region, Palestinians are, intelligent, creative people who want to prosper, who want to live without fear, who want to live in peace. And that is the Palestinian ideal that I hope we can put forward. And yes, I would rather that wasn't part of the